After my last review of this episode, I got a few complaints that it wasn't that I didn't actually... Well, let's just say that it blew, alright? It was more of a commentary than anything else, and I don't think it was a proper review. So join me in my re-review of the wonderful Season 4 finale, Twilight's Kingdom. It's sure to be a wondrous journey that I'm sure we can all take together. Twilight's Kingdom is a brilliant series finale with some slightly questionable moments which kinda bring down the episode as a whole. I think it's best if we start the music with some of the smaller problems that don't really make too significant an impact on the enjoyment to some that are slightly more so. Like I said, the episode is good, just so long as you don't think too hard into some of the decisions being made. I think we should point out every problem sequentially. So let's start from the beginning of the episode. We're back in the Crystal Empire again. It's like the writers never get tired of using this place for their foreign plot points. So our newest princess is called here to unfurl a banner. That's it. That's all she's here for. Her unhappiness at this is very relatable, as we all want to feel as though we're useful to some degree. But it seems all Twilight seems to do is smile and wave. By the way, this one totally looks like Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. So, after the intro, there's a frankly amazing song that I enjoyed on first viewing of the episode. I simply cannot see why some don't like it. While some of the animation may be bad, seeing as how it's basically just the princess's cutie marks and Luna's singing voice is basically just Kazumi Evans and reminds me too much of Rarity, I enjoyed it nonetheless. So afterwards we get a rather intelligent reintroduction to the character T-Rex. Instead of spouting exposition to us before he appears, we get to see exactly what T-Rex can do and why he's so dangerous, which honestly was a great way to introduce a villain, much like Discord's introduction in Return of Harmony. What I enjoy about this scene is just a few mentions of well-known figures of MLP lore, such as Scorpan and Star Swirl the Beard. Also, we finally see what kind of use Discord's power is being used for, and it's very fitting for him, seeing as how he's the god of chaos and all. He can see any imbalances of magic in Equestria. Afterwards, we're treated to some good old-fashioned friendship, with Applejack saying one of the most ridiculous lines of the episode.
As in, Discord? Discord?
No, Applejack, she means puff pastry Discord, what do you think? This is going a bit too far into the commentary side of things, so let's just fast forward to our next point. The scene with Discord and the scene where Discord finds T-Rex are actually in the wrong order chronologically, because as we can see it's nighttime in this said scene and here it's daytime. So my theory is that after the Play Your Part song, the scene with Discord and T-Rex plays, then the exposition, then Discord meets up with the main six in that order. It's probably well known to the analyst community, but I thought I'd just throw my 2 bits in there. And furthermore, if this theory holds water, then that means that Discord was never fully turned to T-Rex's side. Which begs the question on why he would help T-Rex capture Twilight's friends. Very odd. So, I appreciate that they put a flashback in there to all the Rainbow Connection moments. While not being necessary to the older viewers, at least it's something that isn't too babying or condescending. I guess what I'm trying to say is that this is a good scene. Discord is portrayed as more of a friend than in other episodes. I do like the reformation of Discord, and while it was forced in Season 3, it's a little bit more natural in Season 4. A welcome change. So let's fast forward again to when Celestia, Luna and Cadence transfer their magic to Twilight. This topic has been covered by every analyst and their cat's squeaky toy. So I'm just going to skip this and just simply say, bad decisions, screw you, Sunbutt. The attention to detail here was great and backs up the headcanon that flowing hair is caused by a large quantity of magic, and when this happens the Alicorn sisters' manes stop flowing. It's a little detail but it contributes a lot to the episode in my opinion. So, Twilight can't control the magic. She comes face to face with T-Rex and they have a frankly awesome battle scene, one of the best scenes in the show's history. While some may say that it's completely pointless, I respectfully disagree. The scene was integral in showing that Twilight and T-Rex are on equal levels of power, and let's just say it was obvious Twilight was going to give up the magic for her friends. I mean, it's in the name of the show for Pete's sake. So, I guess there are no problems after this, other than the Rainbow Power colour schemes being very awful and the designs being frankly cringeworthy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to talk about something I know I probably should. So I'm going to go ahead and put up a red screen here soon. And when it comes up, mute your audio if you want to avoid spoilers regarding the Season 5 animatics. Okay, you muted? You can't hear me, so why bother? So, to those of you who can still hear me, let's talk Season 5. Inside the castle, it's shown that sitting on the chairs causes a small chime. Where exactly is that in this episode? When the main six sit on their chairs, nothing even remotely similar to that happens, so what gives? Okay, you muted folk can come back to us now. Twilight's Kingdom was an amazing finale to the season and is the best one of the show so far. In my first review I gave this episode a 10 out of 10, and if I still did numbers I'd downgrade it to a 9 out of 10. There are certainly better episodes, but this episode's amazing nonetheless. Anyway, that's my re-review of Twilight's Kingdom. I'm the Ponyville Critic, thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next week for my next update video. No, hold the phone. This review isn't over yet. After finishing the editing for this review, I realised there's a few more things I want to say about it. But editing is tedious and I couldn't be bothered redoing it, so these are just a few points that I missed. In this episode, Twilight is given the title of Princess of Friendship, as if it's some kind of new revelation. But it was obvious way back in Season 3 that she was going to be as such. Celestia is Princess of the Sun, Luna is the Princess of the Night / the Moon, and Cadance is the Princess of Love. That, and if you look at how Twilight was transformed into an alicorn, what she did to accomplish said transformation, also her character development over the past 3 seasons, learning the magic of friendship, it was rather clear. As for the library exploding, honestly it was a shock, but I don't actually care. Sure, it was a big part of the series and represented a lot of what the show was about, but Something I have a problem with is that people don't understand why the main six would forgive Discord for betraying them in the way that he did. But I actually like what they did with this. Discord betrays the trust of the main six, and in turn he is betrayed by one he thought he could trust, that being T-Rex. I think their willingness to forgive him is because they can see that he truly regrets doing this, because he has now learned what it's like to have your trust misused. He finally understands the gravity of what he has done, and he'd do whatever it takes to gain their trust again. The one problem I do have with this is that the main six never trusted Discord to begin with, other than Fluttershy and maybe Twilight, so it just makes this kind of thing really ineffectual. I hope to see more of Discord in Season 5 however, as his development as a character is getting very interesting. Anyway, that's the real end to my review of Twilight's Kingdom. I'm the Ponyville Critic again, thank you for watching.